Hello, in this class, we will discuss about the hardware components of the GSM. So that means how components are organized to one another and how do they work with their functions. So very first component in the GSM hardware as this is the mobile station. Now we require an interface so that it can contact with another system and that system is the air interface. Now, if this is my tower, now this tower is connected to a unit and that unit is known as BTS, where BTS is base transceiver station. Now on a tower we have two types of antennas. So antennas as this one RF antenna, and then we have a circular one antenna, and these antennas are known as microwave antennas. So this GSM and RF antenna and microwave antenna. This GSM or RF antenna is required for transmission and reception of signals. And after transmission and reception of signals, it will pass the signals and it will have the signal from a unit which is there to control a system, and that system is known as base transceiver station. That means this BTS is basically a unit that can transmit as well as receive. So why we require microwave antenna? So microwave antennas are required for line of sight communication. So these are required for LOS communication between two sites. So if I have another site over here, so we can directly communicate with one another. So this is known as line of sight distance, and we require microwave antennas for interconnection of sites. But if I require this antenna to connect to BTS, so we require a cable system. Now this connection is with the help of a cables, and those cables are known as feeder and the jumper wires. So if this harder one as a thicker one as a feeder cable, because its strength is more, so that losses will be less. Now this feeder is a thicker wires, it will be very much difficult to rotate or mold that wire to provide a connectivity. So we require a thinner wire which is my jumper wire also in between. And how do we connect feeder and the jumper wire together? With the help of some connectors. So as feeder is a thick wire, we require to bend it. So we require connectors and then jumper wire, then again with connectors, then feeder wire, because we have to make the connection with the BTS. So that means these antennas are controlled by this BTS. Now this BTS is connected to BSC, base station controller. So these are the hardware components that we require in this system. Now let's move to this system where we have a BTS. So this tower, on this I have an antenna. This is connected to a room, and this room is known as shelter room. So in a shelter room we have number of components placed, like we have units, IDU, we have placed BTS, then we have B bank, we have E panel, we have SMPS, and then outside the shelter room we have a DG. So this is about what is there in the shelter room, what are the types of units we have in the shelter room. Like first one as a BTS. So this one as my base trans receiver station. Now we have B bank. So this B bank as a battery bank. Another unit as IDU as indoor unit. Then we have SMPS, this one as switch mode power supply. SMPS as switch mode power supply. We have E panel, this one as E1 panel. And then we have DG. DG is diesel generator. Now, BTS is kept in a room and that room is known as shelter room. And we require to maintain the temperature of this room. That's why we require a proper AC and coolants also in this room. Because each and every component is working and radiating a heat. So that heat will damage my system. So in order to maintain that heat and maintain the temperature, we require AC in the system and there should be that door should be closed with the warning sign. That means we're not having a permission to enter into that room. If we want to work on it, then we require to take permission from the room so that we can enter the room. Now we have as an indoor unit, which is the very first unit, in which we have a connection of the feeder and the jumpers together. Battery bank, so that if my diesel generator will fail for some time, so I will have switch of power to a particular battery bank, so that I will not having any problem. Then we have power supply unit, that means the unit of power supply to the BTS, AC and E1 panel for even connectivities. So this is about the shelter room and where we have placed our main unit for communication, and that is my BTS unit. Now, talking about the sites, that means the coverage of this BTS. So we have three types of sites. So sites like we have macro site. This macro site is a large site, that means the coverage area of this particular site is extending up to less than 35 kilometers. So we can expect a single BTS that can radiate. So this site can radiate up to 35 kilometers. So this will be form a macro site. Then we have a micro site, and this site has an extended coverage in like we have in streets. And then we have a Pico site, and this Pico site has an extended coverage area like we have in indoor coverages. So there are three types of sites like micro, macro and Pico. Now accordingly we require to define the site in a particular areas. Now let's start with the first hardware of GSM, which is my BTS. BTS as a base transceiver station. So BTS system is divided into three parts. So a complete BTS is divided into three parts. Now what are the units in the BTS? Like we have a very first unit, which is coupling system. First unit as a coupling system. Now this coupling system is required to connect antenna system with TRX. To connect antenna system with TRX. So I can connect my antenna with the cards. So cards are the TRX cards, and we can separate with the help of this system as a coupling system. We can separate transmission and reception path. So we require coupling system so that we can connect antenna system with the TRX cards, and also we can separate both path as one path for transmission and another path for reception. So we are separating both the paths. So for separation of both parts, we require a system, and that system is known as a coupling system as a very first unit in BTS. Now we have a second part which is known as TRX. Now this part in BTS, which is TRX part, is used to process radio signals. So all processing of radio signals are performed by a unit in a BTS, and that unit is TRX unit. Now third unit as CB, which are known as CBCF, and this is known as compact base common function. So CBCF is required because it performs controlling functions. All the controlling functions are performed by CBCF. So what are the controlling functions? Like it multiplexes speech and data. It multiplexes speech, data, control signals, which is my signaling. So it is there to multiplex user data to channels so that they could be transmitted to BSC. So these are the functions. That means I can connect systems. So whole BTS is divided majorly into three parts. Like I require coupling system, then we have TRX, CBCF, and we have each and every function which is to be performed by these number of units. Coupling system can separate out both the path. Processing of radio signal is with TRX, and control based function, it multiplexes various data, speech, signaling into a unit. That means unit is a channel, and through channel it can forward to a base station controller. So medium with the BSC is provided by CBCF. Now let's study its components. As BTS, so this is a BTS. So first of all, we require a coupling system. So this will be coupling system. So after coupling system, the unit as second unit, and this unit as TRX, and then the third unit CBCF. So these are the three units: coupling system, TRX, and CBCF that we have studied. Now we require to connect this BTS with the antenna. So here I will make, this will be antenna. Now this antenna is connected to a duplexer. So this is a duplexer. Now this duplexer separate out the both path into two units. So this one is my transmission coupler, and this one as a reception coupler, and complete as a coupling system. So that means it provides an interface between antenna. There should be interface. It provides an interface between antenna and TRX as the trans receiver, which is a card of each cell. Each and every cell has to be connected to a transmission and reception coupler so that signals can find their path. This is my transmission path and this is the reception path. Now it is connected to BSC and this interface as a BIS interface. And this interface as a ear interface. Now we have a feeder and jumper connectivity with this. So this is the representation of a BTS. That means what are the types of the units that a BTS require. TRX are basically the cards in which we require to give card to a sector or a cell so that they can find their path or it can switch the various calls. So this is about hardware of BTS. Now let's move to the next hardware component, which is my BSC. So BSC as a base station controller. BSC stands for base station controller. Now this BSC is also divided into three parts. So base station controller into three parts, and the parts as first one as processing unit. The first part is processing unit, then we have switching matrix. So very first part in BSC division is a processing unit, then we have switching matrix, and then we have trunk controller units. And these trunk controller units are PCM and X.25 units. So BSC is divided into three basic units. As a processing unit, we require a switching matrix, and then we require a trunk controller unit, which is my PCM, and X.25 controller unit. Now with the help of processing unit and X.25 controller, that means this processing unit and X.25 controller, both of these units, like in collaboration with these two units, BSC downloads. BSC will be able to download new software releases from operation and maintenance center. As operation and maintenance center is there for configuration of the sites, so where we can configure the various software. So we have a unit as OMC unit. Now OMC is there so that all the new releases BSC will download automatically, and we have units for this in collaboration. That means in combination of X.25 controller and the processing unit, they can automatically download the new units. So as processing unit, so I will make a diagram of a BSC. So how it look like? So as first unit that we require in this as a processing unit. So processing unit can contact, that means it is connected to a controller which is X.25 controller, and they are being connected to O&M, that means operation and maintenance, so that it can automatically download the new softwares and units. Now it is being connected to a switching matrix. Switching matrix is basically a unit that performs all the switching related functions. And then we have a controller as PCM controller. So PCM controller units. Now this PCM controller units is attached to NSS, which is Network Station Subsystem, with the help of air interface. So next we have PCM controller that is connected to a BTS, and this interface as a BIS interface. That means all the signals from BTS will be there in the PCM controller. It will perform switching matrix. We have a units and then pass to another part which is NSS or Network Station Subsystem. So this is about the hardware components of PSE. That means it controls the various units and how they can collaborate to different functions. Now coming about that, these are basically NSS part, in which MSC, I have HLR, VLR, that means the databases in which there is a storage and processing and switching functionalities. So I require to process these functions like this. Now, as we have 3G BTS, 2G BTS, now we are having 3G and 4G. So companies are making a new BTS that will be able to combine the functionalities together. So they are reducing the hardware cost. They are making the compact BTSs with their function. Now, as that means, what are the types of BTS? Is the Ericsson BTS. Like BTS has a number of series: 2204, 2206, 2954, 2964. That means advanced series of Ericsson BTS, and the recent as 6000 series. Now this Ericsson 6000 series is of a latest version which supports 3G, and next versions will support 4G technologies, and it starts from 6102 BTS or RBS, because Ericsson named it as RBS, which is radio base station. Now it's 6101, then we have 620101. Each and every series 6601, 6301. Next series we name it as RRU, as the radio resource units, which is the smallest BTS for coverage up to some limited access. So these are the Ericsson types of the BTS. Now whenever if I require to draw a BTS, so what we require the basic units. Now basic units, as this is a block diagram, so we require as a processing unit, so we require a hardware component in it. If I name it as a TRX, so we require a cards in it so that it can process the radio signals. Now basically, what is there in the backend? There in the backend we have electronics units, those are there for processing of the signals. So this is about the hardware of the GSM system. So in this class we have discussed BTS and BSE components. This is all for today. We will continue in our next class. Thank you so much.